I don't know what stat that there's. Well, oh, well, now it's just game over. Cool. Because Walt's End is just broken. Jeez, as if Terriermon wasn't bad enough. The, like, 1 out of 8 Terriermon attacks that Craniumon gets his one go just completely annihilates me. Oh, cool, I'm asleep again. That's wonderful. Well, I'm just gonna sit here and not play the game for a good 3 minutes. That's fine. Uh-huh, yeah. Yeah, speed break field, why not? I'm asleep, all of my stats are down. I'm at 102 HP. You get 7 more attacks, you know, whatever. Am I awake? Am I gonna wake up? Nope, I'm asleep. That's fine. I got hit by like 8 attacks, but you know, that obviously wouldn't wake me up. That's stupid if that would wake me up. Let's bring in the next 3 Digimon that are incredibly slow, and probably all of them will go down before I get a chance to attack. Yeah, yeah. That's cool. I've literally put down my controller. I haven't picked up my controller ever since the first Waltz's End. And the game is still going on without me playing, which honestly I think is just really stupid. Uh-huh, yep. One of my Digimon went down before I ever even got a chance to use her to attack. Oh, cool. I get to play the game? Are you sure? I feel like that's a little dumb for me to be able to actually play the game. Makes it a little too enjoyable, honestly. That's just a little ridiculous. Do I have any... I only have 3 full revival sprays. I don't want to use those. Well, Grand Locomon will get to attack in 7 years. That's cool. Imagine trying to do this with the animations on. It would literally take like 4 minutes in between each of your turns when you got a turn to attack. I swear, if Terriermon puts me back to sleep, I'm done recording for today. Like, I'll just have to stop. I won't be able to handle it at that point. Look at this. All of my stats, except for my physical attack, are down. He's literally put all of them down. That is insane. Well, what am I going to do now that's going to be completely futile and not help me win this in the end, probably? I didn't mean to get up War Growlmon. I meant to get up Rosemon. I saw Rosemon was over on the, like, on my right-hand side, so I thought, oh, she's over on the right. I didn't even look at the stupid names. Oh, hey, I'm asleep again. That's great. That's great. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with the great challenges for now. I have no earthly idea how you're ever supposed to defeat Terriermon. In all honesty, I am just 100% stumped. I was able to get 2 hits off on him before he just completely destroyed me with his 12 turns in a row. That is the stupidest game mechanic I've seen in this game to date. That's one of the stupidest game mechanics I've seen in a game, period, to be perfectly honest. Like, I don't understand how anyone thought that that was a good idea to include in the game. I honestly don't. Where's my stupid exports? Watch, I'm gonna eventually beat this, and I'm gonna move on, and like Great Challenge 4 through 8, however much they are, like, they're not gonna be easy, but I'm gonna win them. I'm gonna win them on like the first or second try, and I'm not gonna have to wait 2 sessions of having to figure out how to beat this, get one clear-cut strategy to win a single fight to be able to do it, because this is just dumb. Oh, hey, look, I'm having to suspend this again. I've never suspended a case until this one. I'm legitimately a little peeved off about this. Like, am I the only one who gets really annoyed by this? Surely there are tons of other people who have been like, this is really stupid. What is this? Terriermon's exclusive scoop? I want Digimon to be better friends with, that's why I need a secret human scoop. Whatever, let's do this. We're gonna do this case, and then I'm gonna be done for today. Ah, you must be the detective in charge. When the interdimensional wall broke down, I was sent from the digital world to this one. Right now, there are Digimon in this world that are afraid, don't know where they are, and think of humans as their enemies. I would rather not see humans as my enemy. I'd still like to think that there is a way that humans and Digimon can coexist peacefully. But I didn't know what to do, so that's when I heard about you guys and how you've solved many problems for Digimon. So I would like to examine you in detail. Please show me all the good that humanity has to offer. I suppose I've got no choice. Okay. What do you mean by examine me in detail? Yeah, we're gonna eat together, sleep together. We'll be together all the time. It's gonna be great. I did not sign up for this. Solo, sorry to interrupt, but I know it's sudden, but there's another case I'd like you to take. It seems someone has run out on a bill at a restaurant in Shibuya. The restaurant staff is asking for help in tracking down the perpetrator. It's been a while since we've had a case fit for a detective. Please handle this one as well. I got it. All right, so who's trying to skip out? Ah, you're the detective, aren't you? Please, right this way. I sent in the request. I work in the cafe. Please, I need your help tracking down and arresting this criminal who ran out without paying. Earlier today at around 2 p.m., a diner took up and left without paying. A diner, not a diner. Took up and left without paying for their meal. I was here in the cafe with my husband. As usual, I was dealing with the customers and my husband was cooking. Then, I think it was at about 5 minutes to 2, I went out the back door to go and phone my friend, and I left my husband in charge at the cafe. While I was on the phone, I heard a voice cry from inside the cafe. It's a dine and dash, so I immediately hung up and went back into the cafe. But when I got inside, my husband wasn't here. He had run out of the cafe after the criminal. Before I went out for the phone call, there had been more than 20 customers in the cafe, but when I heard the shout and came back in, 4 of the customers had gone. As I thought my husband had gone after the criminal, I entrusted the cafe to a regular I knew and went out looking for the missing customers. Wow, were you able to find the 4 missing customers in such a short amount of time? Honestly, I just got lucky. Alright, so it's these 4. The dine and dash occurred about 5 minutes after I went out the back to make the phone call. These customers must have left during that time. I'm good with faces. It's sort of a talent of mine. They even admit that they were all in the cafe. So I talked to each of them and listened to their stories, but I can't work out who it was. I'm sure one of them must be the criminal. But wait, where's your husband? Where did he end up? So please go and ask each of them about this and catch the criminal. Surely the only one who is lying would be the criminal. The other 3 have no reason to lie. Please investigate the crime. Or they're all working together. Did you ever think of that? So I have to ask all 4 of these people. This is actually a little... I didn't even notice they were right next to me because of Grand Locomon. The dine and dash happened at 2 p.m. exactly, right? At that time, I had almost finished and got up to go to the restroom. I returned and heard it's a dine and dash, and there was commotion in the cafe. It had nothing to do with me, so I put my money down and left. Yeah, the shouting voice was definitely the waiter. Nishio is not the criminal. She's a beautiful woman. I fell in love with her as soon as I first saw her, and I spent my entire lunch eating cheap spicy curry and staring at her. But after someone shouted out, it's a dine and dash, Nishio left the cafe. The criminal obviously ran out the cafe before the shout. Is this Nishio? No. Nishio must be the other one, I guess? This one? Is this Nishio? Yeah, this is. There was another person named Yatsuya who left about the same time as I did. No one behind the till, so I didn't know where to leave my money, but she left it by the register, so I did too. Then I followed her out of the cafe. I also heard someone shout about the dine and dash, but I don't know who. It sounded like a man's voice, one man shouting once. I was the one who yelled out, it's a dine and dash. The cafe owner man who heard me went running after the criminal. I was curious about the dine and dasher, so after that I went straight up to the counter, placed the money there, and then left. I could only see the criminal from behind. It was a woman. I tried to run after her too, but I lost sight of both the waiter and the criminal. But where is the husband at then? Are none of these people the criminal? How's it going? Do you know who the criminal is? No, I don't. I see. In that case, please go and collect information from those 4 people. Still, I really wonder where the heck my husband is. Seriously. Can these, people tell me they say the same thing? Okay. Okay, cool. So I guess, yes, I do. Really? Please tell me who it is. The criminal is who? I need to think it over. I don't think it's any of these people. It's gotta be, where did your husband end up? We're in Shibuya, by the way. I don't think it's any of those 4. None of those 4 seem like thieves. They all have reasonable stories. They all admitted that they were in there. It all makes sense to me. It sounds like from all of their stories seem to match up well enough to confirm that there's a fifth thief who ran off, and the husband is now tracking him. But whatever. I guess I'm just going to call one of them out. I honestly don't even remember which one told me what. I don't know their names to match up. Nishio is the woman. Yatsuya is the nerd who's in love with Nishio. I think Ichihara is the one who yelled out dine and dash, and Senpai is the other woman. I'm going to say it's Yatsuya. Well, Solo, that's odd because I think I have a hunch on about who it might be. I think the criminal is Ichihara. Huh? Why me? What? I never did any such thing. If you think I'm the criminal, let's hear your explanation. Well, let's see. Out of the 4 customers, 2 of their stories most definitely didn't match. Isn't that right, Solo? Was the waitress really on the phone? Was the man who shouted the waiter or Ichihara? Is Senpai's love for Nishio real? Yes, well done. Just what I expect from you, Solo. Among the 4 people, there was conflicting testimony. Who actually shouted it's a dine and dash? Was it the waiter or Ichihara? I did not... When I was reading, I apparently did not notice when one of them said that a waiter said it's a dine and dash. I thought that one of them said they heard a man's voice say it was dine and dash, and that matches up with Ichihara because he's a man. I don't remember one of them saying a waiter yelled it was dine and dash, so I forgot that or just overlooked it. In that case, you would know your husband's voice well, as you hear him all the time, right? I'm sorry, I just heard a loud voice cry out suddenly. I can't remember if it was my husband's or not. How could you not know if it was your husband? Oh, I see. In any case, isn't it strange that Ichihara said he was the one who shouted out, whereas Yatsuya claimed it was the waiter? So that must mean one of them is lying, which means one of them is probably the criminal, right? Yeah, it's Yatsuya, the one I said. Wait, but then why are you accusing me and not that Yatsuya woman? Well, that's Solo. Do you know? Yatsuya is a guy, isn't he? Nishio and Senpai's testimony must be correct. Nishio and Senpai must be in love. No, Terriermon, don't let me stop you. You just keep talking, Terriermon. You got this. Yes, sorry. Come on, Solo. You took this case on. It's your responsibility. Come on, you're the detective here. Show me how good you are. So basically, we should trust in Nishio and Senpai's testimony, right? I don't see why, but sure. Yes, according to Nishio, there was only one shout, so it can't have been both Ichihara and the waiter. According to Senpai, Nishio left the cafe right after the dine and dash happened, and Nishio and Yotsuya left the cafe at almost the same time. So essentially, there is no one who can back up the Chihara's story. Yotsuya's alibi is backed up by Nishio and Senpai, and they're not the criminal, so we can believe them. That means Yotsuya can't be the criminal. The criminal said the opposite of what Yotsuya said. Yotsuya told us the waiter shouted, but the one who said he himself shouted out was, the criminal is Ichihara. Don't talk such nonsense. I was definitely the one who shouted out. I called out to the other customers in the shop to warn them about what this stupid jerk was doing. I already told you I ran on after the criminal. Why are you blaming me? You should be thanking me. Oh, hey, your husband's back. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, dear. I'm sorry, I couldn't catch the criminal. The criminal is here. Is this the guy? You're the one who dined and dashed? Mr. Policeman, this guy here is the one who ran out on the check. This young boy ran out on the check in your restaurant? Right then, he's coming down to the station with me. Well, it sucks to be him. Case closed. Wow, Solo, you really are as good as they say. Right, back to the office. I'm sure Kyoko will want to congratulate you on a job well done. Yeah, I'm sure. You there, hold it for a second. You're the one who tracked this criminal down? Not really, but sure. Wow, that's amazing. Quite the feat indeed. Thank you for your help in catching this dine and dasher. Or whatever. I'm done with this. Huh? You're such a bunch of chumps. I don't know why I put the word dumb in there. Huh? What is this? Great job working that out. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter. Don't you get it yet? What? How about now? I'm not a real cop. Man, that was a really good disguise. How did you change so quickly? Oh, you should see your faces. We are members of the much-talked-about Shibuya Delight Gang. You're not much talked about. Members of Delight love the thrill of getting away with crimes again and again and were impossible to catch. But you mean you actually enjoy running out on checks at restaurants, doing bad stuff and deceiving everyone? Tip of the iceberg, idiot. Do you really think that'd be enough to satisfy us? You've embarrassed us and you're going to pay for that. We will have our revenge. First, I'm going to spread a rumor around that you couldn't catch the guy who did the dine and dash. Best detective around? I don't think so. But such a roundabout kind of revenge won't be enough for us. Why are you telling me all this? Catch me if you can. If you can't, we're going to keep doing bad stuff. Yeah? They got away. Where do you think those guys are going? Somewhere stupid. I heard something. A gang of thugs who always cause trouble around the neighborhood hang out at the Shibuya subway station. The digital frigging shift. But don't even think about going after them. It's too dangerous. Those guys are criminals, so we should leave this to the police. Here's your fee. Please don't be shy. You did a great job tracking down the criminal. Cool. Revival capsules. I'm a little worried about what that guy said before about revenge. I know what it is. Revenge is when someone does something bad to you, so you do something bad back to them in return, right? Why would he say such a thing, though? It wasn't our fault he got arrested. It was his own fault for doing all those bad things. To be fair, it is his fault for doing bad things, but he wouldn't have been arrested if it weren't for us, so him getting arrested was partially our fault. We did the right thing, but it is definitely, we're at blame for arresting him, which was the right thing to do in our eyes. In his eyes, it wasn't. Nothing good ever comes from getting back at someone. Yeah, I'll agree with that. Anyway, sorry, should we go after those guys? Okay, let's do it. We're off to the Shibuya subway station. Did you just fast travel me? Yeah, you fast traveled me here. Those guys are trying to use Digimon for evil purposes. They are probably abusing them all the time. We never use humans for anything. I never want to have that kind of a relationship with a human. It's like Terriermon says, put Terriermon on the head. Oh, pet Terriermon on the head. Why did I read that wrong? Let's get over there and show these guys, yeah. What the heck? Get off. I wonder if those guys are in here. Let's go. All right, well, they got to be in here. I'm going to wrap up for today, though, because I'm a little over an hour now, and I have some other stuff to do. I've actually got to get this rendering because I'm not going to have time to render it tomorrow. I got to work. And I have classes. My last week of classes, thank goodness. I'm so excited to be done with classes. But anyways, when we come back next time, I'll hopefully have a strategy for how to defeat Kentarosmon. If you guys have some suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below and let me know what your strategy is. If you beat Kentarosmon, let me know how you did it. what I need to do to beat him, because I'm just... Oh my goodness, I'm so done with that fight. I don't even want to think about trying to win it again. But anyways, we will beat it next time. I'm not going to get held up here. We're going to beat it, and then we're going to move on to the rest of the great challenges and get them done. Until then, farewell.